Hello everyone, welcome to my online class. I am teacher Nabila and today I'm going to teach you chapter 13 in Mathematics Form 1 KSSM, the Pythagoras Theorem. So first we want to look at how do you identify and define the hypotenuse of a right angle triangle. Okay, but the first thing you have to know is what is the hypotenuse? Okay, hypotenuse is the longest side of a right angle triangle. So let's say this is given a triangle. So we have A, B, C. So the longest side of this triangle is this one, AC. So this is called a hypotenuse. Hypotenuse always lies opposite to right angle triangle. So if you look at here, we have right angle triangle here. Then opposite to right angle triangle, this one is the hypotenuse. So there is two ways to identify the hypotenuse. The first one is the longest side. The second one is opposite to the right angle. Is it 90 degree? So for this example, so if we want to identify the hypotenuse, so we look at this is the 90 degree, the right angle. So the opposite of right angle is this side. So this is the hypotenuse. Okay, next, we look at the example. Identify the hypotenuse of each right angle triangle below. So given like this, okay, we want to identify. So which one is the longest side? Or if you cannot identify which one is the longest side, we look at the 90 degree. So for this case, this is 90 degree. So opposite to 90 degree, opposite to right angle is PR. So the hypotenuse is PR. Okay, another example. Let's say you have like this. So we do not know which one is the hypotenuse, but we know that the A here, this is 90 degree. Okay, from here to here. So mean that our hypotenuse is opposite to this one. There is BD. Okay, how do you determine the relationship between the side of right angle triangle and explain the Pythagoras theorem by referring the relationship? Okay, now the diagram shows a right angle triangle with side of length 3 units, 4 units, and 5 units. So if you look at this is a triangle where this side is 3 units, this one is 4 units, and this one is 5 units. A square is drawn on each side of the triangle such that there are 3 squares. So a square is drawn here like this. So this one is 3 sides. So mean that 3 units. So mean that this one is 3 times 3. So this is 4 units. So 4 times 4. This is 5 units. So 5 times 5. So area of square A is 3 square equal to 9 units. Area of square B is 4 square equal to 16 unit square. And then area of square C equal to 5 square equal to 25 unit square. So if you look at this relationship, actually 9 you plus 16. So 9 if you plus 16 you will get 25. Okay, so Pythagoras theorem said that in a right angle triangle, the square of length of hypotenuse equal to the sum of square of lengths of the other two sides. So let's say this is your right angle triangle. So we have the hypotenuse square equal to side square plus the other side square. So for example, this one is A, B, and C. So we can say that C square equal to A square plus B square. So the total, the hypotenuse, the C square, equal to the total of the length of other two sides. The square of length of other two sides mean that A square plus B square. Okay, example. State the relationship between the 3 sides of each right angle triangle. So if you have like this, So we want to determine the Pythagoras theorem for this case. So Kn is the hypotenuse opposite to the right angle. So we can say that Kn square, the hypotenuse, the square of hypotenuse equal to Km square plus Mn square. So this length, you square this length equal to this length Km square plus Mn square. Okay, so B like this. So hypotenuse is AC. So mean that AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. And then this one C, you have like this. So we know that this one is the hypotenuse. So mean that 9 square equal to 5 square plus P square. How do you determine the length of the unknown side of a right angle triangle and combine geometric shape? Example, find the value of x in the following right angle triangles. Okay, given the diagram like this. Okay, so first thing you have to know is you have to identify the hypotenuse. For this case, the hypotenuse is x because this side is opposite to right angle. Okay, so we use the Pythagoras theorem, c square equal to a square plus b square. So c square is the hypotenuse, so we substitute the value of c with x, so it will become x square equal to, and then you square the other side, 24 square plus 7 square. And then you solve this one, 24 square, you get 576. 7 square equal to 49. So you plus these two, you will get 625. Okay, now this one is x square. We want to find the value of x. So how to remove this square? So we have to square root both sides. Okay, if you square root both sides, this one will cancel. And then what leave here is x only. So x equal to square root 625. Then you can press calculator, you will get x equal to 25 cm. Another example. So for this one, you have to identify which one is the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse is opposite to right angle. So this is the hypotenuse. So using the Pythagoras theorem, okay, so c square equal to a square plus b square. Remember, c square is the hypotenuse. So mean that 13 square equal to x square, the side, plus 5 square. And then after that, we move the number we move to the one side. Okay, so you will get like this. 13 square minus 5 square equal to x square. And then I change position, the variable I put on the left. So that one is easy for us to calculate. Okay, you get like this. And then you calculate 13 square equal to 169 minus 5 square is 25. So x square equal to 144. So if you want x only, no square, so we have to square root both sides. Or we can write down as x equal to square root 144. So you get x equal to 12 cm. Okay, 3-minute exercise. You can do this. Okay, and then we will discuss after this. Okay, for the 3-minute exercise, we want to find the value of x. So the x here is the hypotenuse. How do you know this one is hypotenuse? Because this side is opposite to right angle. So we use the Pythagoras theorem, c square, the hypotenuse x. So x square equal to 12 square plus 16 square. Then you will get 144 plus 256. You plus these two, you will get 400. So you square root 400, you will get x equal to 20 cm. Okay, this one also same. So first, you look at which one is the hypotenuse. So for this case, the hypotenuse opposite to right angle is 10 cm. Okay, so 10 cm equal 10 square equal to x square plus 8 squared. Okay, I put x on the left side so that it's easy for us to calculate because we want to find the x. So any variable you want to find, you put on the left. Okay, so x square, you move to the back. So it will become minus. So x square equal to 10 square minus 8 square. And then you will get 100 minus 64. Then you calculate this one, you will get 36. So if x, then we square root the 36. So you get x equal to 6 cm. Okay, find the value of x. Correct the answer to 2 decimal places. Okay, so for this one, you have to identify. This one is what? Actually, if you look at here, we have this one and this one same length. So this one actually the isosceles triangle. So isosceles triangle mean that this side and this side are equal. So using the Pythagoras theorem, we know that this one is the hypotenuse x square equal to 6 square plus 6 square. So you will get 36 plus 36, so equal to 72. And then we want to find x, so we square root 72, then you will get x equal to 8.48528 and so on. But for this case, we want the answer correct to 2 decimal places. So you correct to 2 decimal places, you will get 8.49 cm. Okay, next we learn about problem solving involving Pythagoras theorem. Okay, example 1. Find the value of x in each of the following geometric shape. Correct the answer to 2 decimal places. So this is the diagram given. Okay, now we want to find the value of x. So this is x. How to find the value of x? So if you want to find the x, you must know the length of AC. Okay, how to find the length of AC? We can use this shape, this triangle. So this triangle, the red one, this is a right angle triangle. So this AC is the hypotenuse. Okay, so we find the AC square. Okay, we do not know this one, so we write down as AC square equal to 3 square. The side is 3 and also 4. So 3 square plus 4 square. So you will get, you square root this one, so you can square root this one, or you can calculate one by one like previously. Again, we get AC equal to 9 square root 9 plus 16. So you get AC equal to square root 25. Then AC equal to 5. So mean that this length AC equal to 5 cm. So we can find x. Okay, x. So this one actually the hypotenuse is 8. So I change this one. Hypotenuse I minus the other side. I will get the other one side. Okay, so x here is x squared. This is the side. Equal to hypotenuse is 8. Minus the other side here, just now you find is 5. So 5 squared. So I just square root this one. And then I will get square root 39. So x equal to 6.24499 ... So we want to correct answer to 2 decimal places. So you will get x equal to 6.24. Okay, memorize this famous Pythagorean triple. This is called as Pythagorean triples. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 5, 12, 13. So what does this mean? The highest one here is the hypotenuse. So if given a right angle triangle 4 and 5, you know the other side is 3. If given a right angle triangle 5 and 13, then you know the other side is 12. So this is called Pythagorean triples. Okay, so you better remember this Pythagorean triples. Okay, B. So you have a diagram like this. We want to find the value of x. So this is the value of x. So to find the value of x, you must know this length. This one already given. And you must know this length. So this one already given, but this one we do not know. So we have to find the TR first. Okay, TR first. So using this triangle, right angle triangle. So TR square equal to 10 square hypotenuse minus 6 square. Then you will get, you square root this one, you will get square root 64. So your TR equal to 8. Mean that here is equal to 8 cm. And then we can find X. Okay, so X is a side. So mean that X equal to, this hypotenuse is 18 plus 8. So you square, and then you minus the other side is 10 square. Okay, then you calculate this one, you will get X equal to square root 676 minus 100. So X equal to square root 576. So X equal to 24. How do you solve problems involving the Pythagoras Theorem? Okay, example 3. A ladder of length 5.1 meter is leaning against a vertical wall so that it reaches a window. Of the height of the window from the floor is 4.5 meter. What is the distance of the ladder from the walls? Okay, so this question better you imagine or you can draw first. Okay, let's say this is your floor. So this one is your wall. So a ladder is, this is your window. Okay, the window where the height of the window from the floor is 4.5 cm. And then a ladder of length 5.1 meter is leaning against the vertical wall. So this is the ladder. So we want to find the distance of the ladder from the wall. So what is the distance here? So if you look at the diagram here, this is a right angle triangle. So we can use Pythagoras Theorem. So our hypotenuse is 5.1. So x square equal to 5.1 square minus 4.5 square. Then you will get like this. And then you solve, you get 5.76. Then you square root, you will get the answer equal to 2.5. Mean that the x here, the distance from the ladder of the wall, from the wall is 2.4 cm. Meter. Okay, example. Ship P is at 58 km south of ship Q. Ship R is at 34 km east of ship P. Calculate the distance between ship Q and ship R correct to 2 decimal places. So you can imagine that this is your Q. And then this is your P. Given that P is at south. So this is Q, at the south is P. So the distance is 58 km. And then from P here is R. Okay, is R. So where R is 34 km east to ship P. And then we want to find the distance between Q and R. So same, this is the right angle triangle. So we can use Pythagoras Theorem. So the x is the hypotenuse. So x square equal to 58 square plus 34 square. Then you will get this one. And you calculate, you will get like this. And then you calculate, you will get 67.23094. Okay, for this case, we want 2 decimal places. So mean that the distance between ship Q and ship R equal to 67.23 km. Okay, example 5. ABC is an equilateral triangle with side of 10 cm. Find the area of the triangle. Okay, so this is a equilateral triangle. Okay, where all the sides are 10 cm. Okay, so remember, if you want to find the area, you have to use this formula. Area of triangle equal to 1/2 times base times height. Okay, so base is CB. CB, we know that CB is 10. But we do not know the height. Height is from A to the midpoint of the CB. Okay, so we can find height by using the right angle triangle for one side. So Pythagoras Theorem, height square here is hypotenuse 10 square minus 5 square. So you get like this. So height equal to square root 75. So height equal to 8.66. Mean that the height here is 8.66. And then after that, we can find the area of triangle. So we're using the formula, this one, 1 over 2 time base is 10, and then time height is 8.66. So you get 43.3 cm squared. Okay, so that's all for our class today. Any problem, any question, feel free to comment below this video. Okay, thank you and have a nice day. Goodbye.